Now, from your Weather Authority, Chief Meteorologist Wayne Hart.
Well, our stormy July just about in the books here, though August will still start with the threat for a little severe weather and some heat, but at least we'll ease up the heat for the weekend and forget about severe weather for several days starting on Saturday as we'll transition out of this rather hot and unsettled pattern. Highs today were generally low 90s. Evansville, one of the hot spots at 93, and tomorrow will be a few degrees hotter than today, mid to upper 90s with that heat index at times topping 110, and thus the excessive heat warning extended into the Evansville-Henderson area and points along and west of US 41, south of I-64. It's an advisory on the fringes there, and the advisory criteria is a heat index of 105. A warning is 110. That's the feels-like temperature for tomorrow afternoon. Severe weather threat still there in an isolated manner. There's no watches or warnings right now. Flood advisory, northern Spencer, northeastern Warwick, southern Pike, and far northeastern Gibson County because of that stationary band of thunder showers, which is beginning to weaken. This set up over Evansville shortly after dinner, moved to the northeast, hit a boundary, and just sat there for about an hour and a half, and has been dumping a lot of heavy rain. Nothing really severe here. There was a good deal of lightning, and even in the last hour, you're not seeing much movement here with that cluster. It has led up south of 64, but now the heaviest rain is tucked into the northwestern corner of Pike County there, just on the east side there of the Gibson County line between Winslow, Hazleton to the west of Petersburg, but still some pretty heavy rain there, and that's where we do have that flood advisory in effect. And in terms of the rainfall today, it was much more scattered, not too much in the metro. Heaviest is right up in the area getting the rain now. Our system estimating about 2 inches of rain has fallen there. The EF1 tornado, we told you about that at the top of the newscast. Here's the track. It touched down at 6:30 just to the north of Melody Hill last night, not too far from the airport, was on the ground until 6:42, over 11 miles with peak winds of 110. Maximum width was 300 yards, passing near Stevenson Station, Rolling Hills, just grazing the north side of Paradise, and then lifting to the east of Paradise. But right now, it's quiet in the metro, a partly cloudy sky. It's really warm, 77, and very humid with a dew point of 72. A light east wind. You can see the boundary was 74 in Jasper, 82 in Fairfield. So the dividing line between the somewhat cooler and then the warmer air to the west, that's where those storms have been sitting. And more could try to fire overnight. We'll also have to watch what tries to come out of Missouri. But the main track will hopefully be more north and east of Evansville or the tri-state, kind of on the edge of that heat dome, which prevented a lot of the storms from really getting underway today. A future tracker overnight in the Storm Prediction Center holding on to a slight level 2 threat. I think they're overdoing that a bit for us. I'm thinking it's more of an isolated concern. Same for tomorrow night, and then Friday the isolated threat is more in the eastern half of the tri-state. So future tracker overnight doesn't generate all that much. It brings a wave of storms tomorrow through the northern fringe of the tri-state, dives off to the east, and then tomorrow night we'll see the activity pick up after highs in the mid to upper 90s and that heat index 105 to 115. But the cold front coming through tomorrow night, more numerous scattered storms across the area. Those will be diminishing some by daybreak Friday, but still more scattered showers with a few storms developing on Friday. But these will be scattered, not a washout there, but a chance of rain at times and an isolated severe threat. Those will be ending Friday night. Nothing more than a spotty shower Saturday as the heat and humidity come down. But a few storms possible overnight, especially to the north. Same for tomorrow. Breezy, very hot and very humid, mid to upper 90s. And then the humidity is still there on Friday. The heat comes down to 89. And then the weekend looking pretty nice. Low 90s, a few showers popping on Saturday, but not bad to start August before it heats up again early next week.
All right. Thank you, Wayne.